Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Ines Moon Intuitive Tarot. My name is Sarah, thank you for being here. We're going to find out what somebody wants to say to you today. What does somebody want to say to you today, collective, for the week of March 23rd to the 29th, 2025? Somebody wants to say something to you. I look for you everywhere. Somebody looks for you everywhere. What else does somebody want to say to you? I couldn't let you get close to me. Somebody couldn't let you get close. I feel you even though we are apart. Okay, so this is somebody you're not really in connection with physically. All right, what do you want to say to this person, collective? What do you want to say to this person? I'm afraid to contact you. You're afraid to contact this person. What else do you want to say? I left you before you could leave me. You left somebody. All right. And I can't stop thinking about you. All right. So it looks like, all right. So feel free to reverse the roles. Obviously, this is a general reading. I do see, because energy is fluid, obviously, and I often get comments on my videos saying that it should have been reversed. So I'm trying to be more mindful about how I read now because I'm getting so many of them. It's showing up that somebody in this connection is afraid to contact somebody else because and it might be rooted in the fact that they're the ones who left, and it showed up that it was you, whoever it is that's watching this video, who did it. If you want, you can comment your sign in the comment box below. I'm curious to know which signs are watching. I look for you everywhere, and I couldn't let you get close to me. So it looks like there was an issue with connecting with each other here. There was some sort of connection issue. I'm almost getting here that both of you may have been mirroring some level of abandonment issues with each other. Okay? Because I'm getting that somebody was guarded, probably the entire relationship, guarded, perhaps even masked, and somebody, and often the leaving somebody before they could leave you, that is one of the symptoms of having serious anxiety surrounding abandonment. So what is the obstacle here for the collective, please, Spirit? Can you tell us what the obstacle is here in this connection? What is the obstacle in this connection? We've got the Two of Pentacles. There's this, it looks like there is this energy of debate going on here. We've got the Ten of Swords, the Devil in reverse, the Eight of Cups, and the Empress in reverse. So what I'm getting here is that I'm getting that there's this really serious energy of not trusting somebody here. Now, this could be you, this could be your person, but somebody in this connection does not trust the other person. Now, what I'm getting here is that there has been a betrayal here with the Ten of Swords. It may have, for some of you, been rooted in some kind of infidelity with the Empress in reverse. And so as a result, somebody had to walk away, okay? Somebody had to walk away from this connection because it was just too toxic, and it was time to release, to detach from that toxicity. Can we get more on the Two of Pentacles? And so what I'm getting here is that based on the energies that I just saw, that there's always going to be this level of debate whether this could ever really work. Yeah, there's the Ten of Swords comes out. Somebody is fixated on some sort of so there was some sort of dishonesty and there was some sort of betrayal that had occurred here, is what I'm getting here. And so all of the hopes and dreams that may have existed as far as the happily ever after that would have occurred in this connection were kind of flushed down the toilet. So in order to bring this back to life, and what I'm also getting is that, something, like I said, there was something that was dishonest or unknown. There was a deception as well as a betrayal. Here is what I'm seeing. All hope was lost as far as this happily ever after was concerned. And I'm getting also that there was this energy in this connection prior to all of this, where somebody kind of held somebody on a higher pedestal than they deserve to be on. Like somebody was looked at in an exalted light. Somebody had somebody else really held them in very high regard. And as a result of this happening, this person in this connection has fallen from grace. Okay, so I'm not sure which I'm not even going to make an assumption as to who it was that did engage in this, but I am noticing that there's a potential that there may have been a little bit of mirroring going on in this connection, as far as I'm noticing right now. All right, so, sorry, I shouldn't have knocked that. I just knocked the camera. All right, I think it's okay. All right, so what is the situation here? Oh, you know what, I just missed one. What is the situation with the Two of Pentacles? So so this connection also, for some people, it may have, for one or both parties, felt like a relationship where they felt trapped. Okay, there was this feeling of not really being able to move, feeling closed in and frustrated. And that's what I said, okay? I had said that somebody had fallen from grace in some regard, okay? So what I'm getting here is that there was somebody who was held on a pedestal, okay? One thing that I'm noticing in having to psychoanalyze my own stuff is one of the biggest things that I look for in others now, especially if it's somebody who's trying to kind of pontificate a really high moral, like a moral high ground standing above the others, is why does this person want me to think this way of them? What does this person have to gain in order for me to think this way about them? And what are they actually going to do to prove that this is who they actually are? Because in some cases, you're dealing with a pretender. Okay, and so this is what I'm getting here for some of you. Somebody was kind of pretending to be a certain way. And honestly, I have to say that when somebody's wearing a pathological mask, they truly believe in it. It's not something that... when you truly believe in something like that, it's almost like to call somebody a liar would be to indicate I feel it indicates some level of knowing, like there's an intent there. And the first rule of criminal law is that intent must exist in order for the crime to be committed. And so sometimes it's all just an unconscious thing. But somebody feels like they were discarded like yesterday's trash, according to Spirit here. So it does look like there are some issues in this connection here. What is the advice here for the collective on this situation? Because there's been some sort of betrayal due to dishonesty and it just looks like there was a deception of some sort. We did see the moon too. Okay, so the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords does look like there's possibly a hostile energy here. There is this. Okay, so what I'm getting here, the Five of Swords is often my narcissist card. It's the winning at all costs without the consideration of anybody but self. I am going to beat everyone. What, you're walking away? You're walking away. I've got 3 swords here. I'm ready to fight. That's kind of what this energy is. It's very narcissistic. I am seeing that, okay, so there's something to do. We've got the Sun. There's something that's been unclear that's been made clear. Oh, just a second. Okay, so here's what I'm getting here. Is that somebody is holding a grudge right now. Sometimes that's just my grudge card. Somebody is holding a grudge right now. So, and it has something to do with something that was made unclear. There's some sort of dishonesty, deception. There's something that was unclear that has been made clear now. Somebody has learned something new. This could be you. This could be the person who you're dealing with. And whatever it is that they've learned may have had something to do with somebody making a choice. It may have been a choice toward another relationship, but whatever that is, it turns out to be something that they know they don't want with the Nine of Cups in reverse. Can we get more? Can we get more on the Five of Swords? The Page of Swords. Somebody gained information about something. So it looks like, so the Page of Swords can often be hearsay. Usually it's that if it's in reverse for me, like that's my gossip card. But I also feel like the Page of Swords can be like online, like it is often what a lot of readers refer to as the stalker card. But what it is it's curiosity. Somebody's been curious about something, and it looks like as a result of curiosity, and it could be something that was gained through word of mouth. It could be something that was gained through something they saw online. But there's something that they learned, and it's causing some level of hostility in them because of something was unknown. There was something that was unknown with the Ace of Swords in reverse. And it does look like whatever it is that came to light here has something to do with maybe somebody here's what I'm getting for some of you. Somebody had it in their mind that they were potentially going to, like almost like there was a confusion as to whether they would make the choice to move in the direction of this relationship. Somebody was considering moving in towards restoring this connection, okay? And then they found something out, is what it looks like, and as a result has made the decision now to just let it go and just kind of grieve the loss of this, is what I'm seeing here. It's almost like somebody's upset, and so either Spirit is warning you that this is what's going on with somebody in your energy, or this is you. You have learned something about another connection, and it has made it so that you don't trust this person, okay? And and what I'm getting here very strongly is that somebody's holding a grudge. Somebody's holding a grudge about something that was unknown during the connection, during the period of time that this connection was intact. And they have found out since the connection has gone in, like the connection has become separated. There's something that was learned since then, and it's created a grudge of some sort. Can we get the situation on this, please? TikTok deadline running out. Something to do with something running out. Time is running out. Oh, this is what I've got. So whoever it is that's holding on to this grudge may have made the decision that they want to mourn this relationship, but I'm also getting that there may be this, like, deep down, this feeling of wanting to hold on. Somebody's feeling focused on continuing this, potentially. So this is it. Okay, this is somebody saying, show me the proof. Show me the proof. Here. Okay, so there is something that somebody believes now. For some of you, this is something that somebody believes is true. And whoever it is that is going to be accused of this is going to say, show me the proof. Okay? In time, it looks like something's gonna come to a head as a result of somebody holding on to a grudge, is what I'm getting here. Okay. All right, Spirit. Can you give us the outcome here for the collective on this reading? The outcome here. The King of Wands in reverse. Ooh. All right. Just a second. And the Sun. There is something. Something is coming to light. Okay, it's so clear. It's so clear. Okay, something is coming to light. It's potentially surrounding infidelity. And I'm only sick because the King of Wands in reverse and the Empress in reverse both represent infidelity. To me, the King of Wands in reverse can be a bit of a fascist, but in this case, I'm seeing somebody was distributing. Something has come to light about somebody distributing their energies to two different places. Now, I'm not saying necessarily that somebody had actually had a physical relationship with somebody else while in this connection. Okay, that's not necessarily what happened. But even when you're going around emotionally seducing other people because you are in chronic, this is what the King of Wands in reverse represents to me. Somebody who is in chronic need of validation and attention from other people because they are so riddled with low self-esteem and no confidence at all, which is the opposite of the healthy King of Wands. It's the opposite. This is why I do my cards in reverse too, is because it gives context to the reading. I know a lot of you don't like it, but I read better when I do use them. So what I'm seeing here is that something has come to light about somebody who is chronic low self-esteem, probably wears a mask, tries to convince you that they are something that they're not. Okay? And it has left somebody very emotional or feeling a little emotional, sad, compassionate, that, maybe a little sad that this can't be healed. I'm just getting that even this I could see the King of Wands in reverse showing up and saying, prove it, even though there's something that somebody already inherently knows something, whether it's you or somebody involved in this connection with you. Somebody knows. All right, can we get more on this King of Wands in reverse? The Chariot in reverse. So yeah, things aren't moving forward right now. That's clear. That whatever it is that one party found out about the other party is making it so this is not moving forward right now. This is not a lost opportunity, missed opportunity, not going to work things out. You've fallen from grace, dude. You're not the King of Wands. You're the King of Wands in reverse. I'm not saying it's a dude. It could be a woman. It's just showing up as the King of Wands in reverse, which is just an energy, actually. But that energy is so riddled with insecurities, that it needs constant attention and validation from others. And we see the Ace of Cups in reverse too. No, there's going to be no return in this situation here. It looks like one party has made their decision. I don't trust you anymore, is what I just heard. Can we get a little bit more on the situations for the King of Wands in reverse, please, Spirit? Somebody might be writing something. Somebody might actually be journaling about something here. There's something to do with keeping notes, okay? I'm getting that somebody in this connection has been keeping notes about what's been going on here, and they're not ready to bring this back. You may have been young when the two of you had gotten together. You may have children with this person. This could be somebody who behaves like a child, okay? But children is showing, so your separation from this person is divine intervention. Your rejection is divine intervention. All right. Is there anything else, Spirit, that you want to share with the collective about this specific connection? Is there anything else you want to share with the collective? What else do we need to know? So yes, I'm getting very strongly here that collective, you are probably not the perp, because we've got the Three of Swords here as something you may, and just in case this person says, show me proof, Spirit is kind of confirming, yes, there's been some issues here. With the Three of Swords, I'm getting that there is likely been some heartbreak due to another energy being invited. There's been, I'm seeing a broken home, broken promises of forever here with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So for some of you, this could have actually been somebody who you were in a really heavily committed relationship with, and it's just been turned on its head. I'm getting that one party may, the Two of Cups is often my unrequited love card. It can mean separation where the two of you are still in love, but I'm getting that for many of you, this is the one party is interested in continuing and the other is not, okay? Because it's a trap. I was getting with the lockbox here. There's something about this relationship that was very oppressive too, okay, for some of you. Yeah, because you can't ever trust that this person who needs this attention isn't going to be out emotionally seducing other people while the two of you are in a relationship together. So anyways, let's get more on this Three of Swords to the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Pressure cooker, rage, ready to explode. Okay, so whoever it is, okay, I'm just getting very strongly here that whoever it is that is not the one engaging in this may be angry. And that's probably why we see that Five of Swords there. Like somebody's really angry about this. And I don't know, I feel like I probably would be. So there's going to be a pause in this connection. It doesn't look like it's coming back anytime soon. You may eventually come to an agreement or a compromise, especially if you are in a situation where you have children, but I don't know that this is going anywhere romantically again with that Two of Cups in reverse that we had seen, but we don't know. Only time will tell, right? So any messages, angels, spirits, and guides for the collective on this reading, if it resonates with anybody? I have to say, as I'm closing out, I'm so relieved that this is not the same as the Sagittarius reading I get over and over and over again. I'm just really so happy. Meditation brings answers. So this may not actually resonate for my Sagittarius viewers. It may. You may actually know another connection where this totally resonates. It just doesn't seem to be the same as the other one. Meditation brings answers. So if whoever it is that's watching this feels like they're resonating with this, spirit or the angel message is meditation brings answers, which is absolutely correct. So if you don't know how to meditate, I highly suggest reading the book Think on These Things by Jiddu Krishnamurti. It breaks down very well how to do that. I'm a Gemini. I like to hear the logic of everything. Be assertive. You may need... So you may need to just... Because what I'm getting here is that for some of you, you're like a pressure cooker. You're angry about this. You may need to take the time to meditate on this, get the answers, and be assertive about what you get from spirit, because you may need to say something. You just to get the closure, to not be feeling the anger anymore. It's not good for you. It's not good for any of us. It can cause a lot of health issues, stress. Get more information. You may need to get more information about something here. That might be why they're going to tell you to show the proof. And no, the answer to being in this connection, I don't know. The answer, I see no at the bottom of the deck. So this is, I don't know. It doesn't look very good right now. I don't know, maybe in time this can be rectified. We'll find out for you. Anyways, collective, that is your reading for the week of March 23rd to the 29th. Thank you for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. And until I read you again, have yourself a blessed week.